flight like those birds, right? But radio-controlled airplanes are taking over the Butler County Regional Airport. RC pilot Mark Feist is here with Teddy Stricker and Alan Lipinski. They got a few birds you'll be able to see this weekend in Hamilton. Look at these cool planes. I'm so impressed. Mark, talk a little bit about this event and what people are to expect.
Yeah, it's the 63rd annual Flying Circus. That's what we call it, and it's a radio-controlled airplane air show.
Okay.
And we typically fly 150 plus model airplanes in a 3.5-hour show. And anything you can imagine flying will be in the air, from aerobatic airplanes and sport planes to historical reenactments to things like Iron Man, Harry Potter, lawnmowers. You know, in fact, you see right there an American flag flying. So not only do we do historical events, we do air racing, we do contests, but we also fly fun things like flying cars and stuff like that, like you're seeing right now. And all the proceeds go back to the cost of the show. What we have left over, we give to charities. Okay. And we typically, our club as a whole typically gives $10,000 to $15,000 to charities each year. So anything that, you know, we have left over and anything you can do to help us out is great. We have food on site, raffles, t-shirts, a lot of other stuff. So come on out. It's going to be a little bit warm this weekend. Feel free to bring a shade tent or an umbrella. We got places for that as well.
And so this year we're honoring the F-16 Viper as it's 50 years.
Yep.
What's so cool about that, the Viper?
Well, the F-16 Viper, and I should have brought one today, but the F-16 Viper is the most produced fighter jet in U.S. history. Oh. And it's 50 years old, and it's still the most used fighter jet in the U.S. military right now and around the world. And so it's 50 years old, but you know they've modernized it over the year. And I would say, I will brag a little bit. My son, Captain Brian Feist, is an F-16 pilot. So,
that's really impressive. Will he be there?
He won't be there. He's actually overseas right now. Oh. But what we wanted to do is, you know, focus on the youth and the kids also in this show. So we're actually going to have a candy drop for a lot of the young kids. We're going to fly a plane over, drop 7-8 pounds of candy. Then you get to run out and pick it up.
Oh, I know the kids will like that.
Yeah, and we're also going to feature some of our young pilots. You know, both my boys started the radio-controlled airplanes, and they got into really great aviation careers, but they still fly model airplanes. So I was wondering if you could talk to Teddy and Alan about what it's like.
We have Teddy and we have Alan. You guys are teenagers, and what makes this event so cool for you guys?
Well, it's just a great opportunity to go out and show what you can do out in the world, and show more people than just a couple people who know exactly what it's like.
Sure.
Just
a little bit of engineering, a little bit of
math. Exactly. Yeah. We got a baseball bat to fly over here, so you can really create anything to fly if you set your mind to it.
And enough power.
Yeah, go for it, Alan. Go for it.
So yeah, it's fun to be able to go out, fly, show off a little bit. Yeah. It's fun.
But these guys designed this airplane.
I was just
for the fun of it.
Just gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Like, the baseball bat, like I would have never thought to do that. Like, what goes through your mind when you're like, okay, I'm going to build this year?
Got bored.
It was his idea.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And we have what we call high-risk events at the Flying Circus, where they'll try to break balloons and try to do other things, and we put those planes in. So you'll see a lot of maybe crashes. Okay. And then the plane behind Alan, he's going to fly in our aerobatic event. That's when he flies and do all kinds of rolls and flips and dives.
Is that hard?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay, what would you tell other kids about this event? Like, dude, this is cool for the summer. Come on out.
Come learn, try it out, have some fun.
I like it.
And if you're interested in model aviation, the Greater Cincinnati Radio Control Club, we have a program where we teach people how to fly. There's the Academy of Model Aeronautics, which is the national governing board. You can learn a lot about model aviation and going to modelaircraft.org, or going to our website, which is gcrcc.net, which is Greater Cincinnati Radio Control Club.net, or rcflyingcircus.com. You learn all about the hobby, get into the hobby. It's a great family activity. So.
And this is Saturday and Sunday from noon to 3:30 at the Butler County Airport on Bob Meyer Road. $5 admission for anyone over 7 years old.
Yep.
Gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
This is awesome.
You can always get local stories right here on YouTube, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get notifications to stay in the know.